What's up guys, Aaron Benjamin here for another video. As usual, I'm here with my good friend Ty. Lately on my channel, we've been focusing a lot on the knee on belly. I made my favorite video to date on knee on belly attacks, arm locks, kimuras, back takes. I'll link that above in the description. I made a video on knee on belly chokes in the gi, knee on belly chokes without the gi. Today we still don't have the gi on because I wanted to make a video that translates both the gi and no gi. It's not specific to anything, and it's something that I wanted to share with you guys that helped me, I think, progress and develop a more mobile style throughout my jiu-jitsu career for the last 10 years. What it is just mobility drills. I would come into the academy every day and I would do these drills every day as a white and blue belt. I would also do them at home because I had a grappling dummy. You can use a heavy bag and you can do it. I used to do it on a heavy bag all the time, and I think it allows you to understand how to maintain control of a person even if you're smaller and how to just develop mobility. I also want to talk about some of the critical concepts for why mobility is important. So let's look at what I'm talking about. So basically guys, when you get somebody in the knee on belly, let's move back just a little, like this, you want to be comfortable and confident moving side to side. Forget knee on belly, it's part of the knee on belly segment, but you want to be able to do this regardless of if you use knee on belly or not. So the drill that I would do on a daily basis is I would come to side control. I'm going to show you the drill and then I'm going to explain some of the concepts behind it. I would do it with either a person or my heavy bag. I would just get side control position, pop up to knee on stomach, switch sides, go to the mount, solidify the mount, and then I would lean heavy, step the leg off, slide down, turn back, switch the hip again, go back to knee on belly, switch sides, come to the mount, slide off, come through, go back to knee on belly, and then I would start dismounting. So come forward, dismount, back on, come forward, dismount, and so on and so forth. So I'll break the drill down in a second, but I want to talk about why it's important. All too often in jiu-jitsu, we're taught to progress, right? So pass the guard, solidify side control, smother them, get to the mount, from the mount, go to the submission or go to the back. So a theory that I realized helps me a lot in my jiu-jitsu is that I oftentimes will take a step backwards so that I can take 2 steps forward. So it's my little theory. It's good to take 1 step back to take 2 steps forward. So how can I demonstrate this theory? Imagine I mount somebody, but he's not doing anything. So since he's not doing anything, I'm gonna just come here and dismount. I dismount. He might see an opportunity and do something. So when he does, maybe push on my chest or something, now I can attack, right? Now I can go for the arm lock. So oftentimes when somebody's being stubborn, I come through, I mount, right? He's not giving me anything, I'll just dismount. Maybe he pushes on my knee. Now I can go for the north-south. So I try to create the openings because I don't have the strength to create limb exposure by forcing things. So what do? I force my opponent to give me something, or at least I try. That's also why sometimes when I'm here and the guy has still not given me anything, right, I'll let him just push me off, and I'll go as far as to just let him get his guard back. Why? Because sometimes in these transitions, like a big guard pass, maybe I hit an X pass, I'm about to solidify, he's pushing on me, right, now he's pushing. Now I can go for the arm again. I'm trying to create those opportunities rather than force them. So this mobility drill helped me a lot. And it's very simple. I'll break it down for you guys. So come back this way. Basically, if you have a heavy bag or a training partner, just start side control. Don't need to get too heavy. Hands on the mat, pop up. Good knee on belly. Try to hook whatever you're going knee on belly on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to switch sides. So how do we switch sides? We're going to go knee to knee and heel to butt. So I put my hands on the mat so that I'm floating. I come forward, I go knee to knee or close, and then look, my heels come to my butt, left heel sticks to the hip, right foot comes off. I come forward, my knee comes in, and it comes off, okay? And then I come forward, knees together, feet apart, and I mount heavy. I try to keep pressure on my knees. You want to do the drill as if you were doing it live, right? I keep my knees pinched super tight. You can't feel it, but Ty can, okay? Then I want to practice one way of dismounting. So I lean my left hand to the mat, I get my hips super heavy, and I straighten my right leg, and then I slide off my opponent. What is this teaching me? This is teaching me how to maintain hip connection the entire time. I don't want to dismount and slide off like this. Why? There's no hip connection. I want to be smooth, right? I want to be here. My hip was heavy the whole time. Now look, scissor my legs, hip is still heavy, hip is still heavy. Come to side control. I can pop back up to knee on belly, or I can switch the drill where I go like reverse Casey. Still heavy, and then I can step either into mount, come through, and then do it again. Or I can go to knee on belly, which is my preferred route. Switch sides, mount. This time, rather than go off that way, I come forward and I dismount. So forward, here. I'm learning how to move my legs, right? I call this lower body awareness, but you can still focus on the upper body. It's very important, right? If you feel Ty's like gonna shove you, I'm very small. So for example, let's say Ty grabbed my arm, however, and was gonna oop on me this way. Before he does, right, I wanna be heavy and I wanna be able to pummel my leg out so I can come back, right? So if I feel like he's trying to push this leg or something into quarter guard, I come through, I beat the quarter guard. So I'm starting to develop that lower body awareness even when I'm not focused on it, and I'm doing so by drilling. So this is a simple drill. It's nothing fancy, and you may have definitely seen it before. More of a breakdown on why it's important to do. But guys, give it a shot. Start to move around, and then when you roll, start to try to implement it while rolling. Try to move around. Try to create opportunities rather than force them. Try to switch sides. Try to go to mount. Get off of mount. See what's going on with your opponent, because you can start to develop a lot of connection and a lot of awareness, and it will help you also develop the knowledge of what your opponent's trying to do. You'll see reactions. You'll be like, okay, when I do this, he does this. When I do this, he does this. And so your jiu-jitsu will start to be more fluid and more finesse, as all my training partners say. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It's a simple video. I hope you enjoy the drill. Definitely leave me a comment. I try to reply to people and try to see what's on your mind and what you think of these videos. If you have any recommendations, please let me know. Any questions, please let me know. Thanks to my friend Ty. Always, guys.